Today I'm going to show you how to find the best search terms for the Mother's Day niche on Amazon specifically. We're going to refine the scope of our research process to Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce website. I want to show you how we can quickly, easily, efficiently, most importantly, do our research and expedite finding where the profit lies, where most of the sales lie, as a function of where customers are spending their money. It's going to be a lot easier than you probably expected. So let's get to it. I've been selling on Amazon for over 8 years. I'm a multi-million-dollar seller of both print-on-demand and FBA products, so this is nothing new to me. I've been using research tools to sell on Amazon since day one. It expedites the process, and today's not going to be any different. I'm going to be using SellerSprite. Okay, I will link to it in the description if you want to follow along. Within SellerSprite, they have a massive suite of tools. There's actually a few ways to get this done, but I'm going to click ABA search terms. I think this is going to be best suited for what we're trying to accomplish today. Now, I'm going to go ahead into the search bar and I'm going to type in Mother's Day. Keep it simple. What it's going to do now is look for related searches and give us a bunch of data associated with the related searches. You can see that the first related phrase is Mother's Day gifts. Okay, that's not too insightful. We could have guessed that ourselves. One thing though that you can do is you can hover over it with your mouse and it'll show you top performing products on this search term. Okay, and what do you know? I see some print-on-demand products in there. I see a acrylic light that I think we could probably sell as print-on-demand sellers. I see some sweatshirts. I see some custom photos and photo frames, and I see a custom blanket. Certainly, these are accessible to us print-on-demand sellers. Over here on the right-hand side as well, there are additional products that you can see. And anytime you see something that you want to find more info in, you can hover over it and you can get additional information using SellerSprite's other tools, subcategories basically. We'll circle back to that, but first I want to give you some of these insights related to the Mother's Day query. So Mother's Day gifts for mom. Here are some product ideas: tumblers, t-shirts, was that like an ornament or something, coffee mugs, etc. There's going to be a lot of repetition probably. Mother's Day card is number 3. Generic Mother's Day is number 4. Mother's Day gifts bulk, number 5. That's a keyword I might not have considered including, but there is interest in that. Okay, and you can even see right here, by the way, the search metrics associated with these terms. You're going to see a lot of green up arrows as we get closer to Mother's Day, but it's just worth pointing out. Mother's Day decorations. Okay, have you listed any products indexed on Mother's Day decorations? If not, you should consider it. You want to see what the products are ranked right now? We've got Mother's Day cupcake toppers. Okay, Mother's Day balloons. Now, you might say, oh, I don't know if we can sell cupcake toppers, but you can always get creative. You can sell a digital, like printable product and literally have it be printable and then make it into cake toppers. Like, there's ways of going about this. You can get creative with cards and, I don't know, various print-on-demand products, and maybe you can like tell them to cut. You put the cut lines in it. Flowers, etc. Just a few ideas there. So Mother's Day decorations, first Mother's Day gifts for new mom. Mother's Day gifts for grandma. Don't overlook that. Mother's Day gifts for wife. Now you might be saying, Ryan, like a lot of these gifts are going to tackle all of those search terms. For mom, for grandma, for wife. You're going to see a lot of repetition, right? Right, of course. But you still need to optimize your keywords around that so that the algorithm understands to show your products when people type that into the search bar. And one easy way to do it is to create multiple listings. I mean, on Amazon, you basically just can't do duplicate titles. They don't really want you to do multiple multiple ASINs of the same product, but as long as your product's not using the same title as duplicate, you're not going to get in any trouble in my experience. Mother's Day cards, Mother's Day gifts for daughter, Mother's Day backdrop, Mother's Day crafts for kids' classroom, Happy Mother's Day cake topper, personalized Mother's Day gifts. Let me know if you want me to do a Amazon custom video. I was considering doing that for the scope of Mother's Day since this is such a big opportunity. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comments. Mother's Day crafts for kids, Mother's Day gifts for sister, Mother's Day cards bulk, Mother's Day balloons, Mother's Day stickers, gift bags. You could also do gift bag items, right, as print-on-demand sellers. Mother's Day dresses, Mother's Day crafts, and I'm sure there's potential there for the digital products, printables, etc. Grandma Mother's Day gift, first Mother's Day gift, we already saw that. funny Mother's Day card, happy Mother's Day banner. Okay, if you can do print on demand banners, that could be a big opportunity. Even signs, you know what I mean? Like yard signs or, just the wall art signs, honestly. Do it so that they're able to be rolled up as a poster. Then you don't have to have a massive shipping charge. Mother's Day stickers is number 30 in terms of search terms, guys. Mother's Day sticker right there. Do you want me to look at any more? I'm just doing a quick scroll. First Mother's Day banner. Mother's Day gift for friend. Okay, gift for friend. That's a good one, right? Mother's Day / your friends. What's not to love, guys? I mean, this was extremely insightful already. If you're enjoying this video, let the YouTube algorithm know, please, by hitting the like button. Now, I wanted to show you something else. All right, let's find a product that maybe we could do something with in terms of print on demand. All right, this Mother's Day blanket right here. You see how I hovered over it? What I'm going to do is I can go ahead and click, number one, I can click Ads Insights and see if this product is being advertised. If it's not, then this is not going to be helpful. If it is, we'll be able to see right here the historical ads data, essentially how much money they've been spending on these campaigns, when they've been spending it, and how much they've been spending. Typically, you're going to see bigger bubbles in the month of May, as you would expect. Now, you can actually click the bubble, and now it's going into Seller Sprites deeper into their Ads Insights category. And you can actually see here, okay, actually, they're spending a lot of money on Christmas. Christmas for mom, mom Christmas gift, Christmas gifts for mom, gifts for mom Christmas, mother's gift for Christmas, etc. But I'm just showing you guys that you can actually dig into this stuff, okay, and the historical data and see where they're spending their money. Now, in terms of spending money, if we go back to the main screen, you can actually see the current PPC bid that you should expect to have to pay. Now, Amazon gives you this data, but in order to get it, you have to go and start setting up an ad campaign. You have to provide the keyword, and then Amazon will give you this suggestion, which, by the way, this suggestion is just that. It's a suggestion. It's not a fact. I like to come in low and then work my way up, because if you start high, you're never going to know how much you're overpaying by or if you're overpaying. But for the extremely high value Mother's Day gift keywords, they're expecting you to pay about $2.02 per click. It seems high, but I've seen significantly higher on Amazon. We know Amazon can just drive so many sales, especially if you rank really high on those types of generic keywords. By the way, you can also go over on the right-hand side to the search trend graph, and you can get Seller Sprites data where they project both the searches and the sales rank. Or you can do what I kind of prefer, honestly, is just look at Google Trends to start at least. They're giving you the 5-year insight right here. I know I'm blocking a little bit of it, but you can kind of tell it's Mother's Day. So you're going to get those expected peaks in terms of search interest around mid-May, you know what I mean? So this is nothing new, all right? But I wanted to share that that is included. It's built straight into the tool here, so they're making it as efficient as possible. Now also, if you're saying, hey, as a print-on-demand seller, I love the idea of a Mother's Day blanket. I'm gonna do my images with a mom underneath the blanket with her 2 kids. Makes a lot of sense. You're creating that imagery so that the customer, they're almost like living that experience before they wanna buy it. Makes a lot of sense. I showed you the ads insight. You can click keyword distribution. It's going to take you to the reverse ASIN search here on Seller Sprite. And what you can see here is other blankets similar. Okay, you're actually seeing all the different color variations, it looks like, on this same product listing. Okay, so again, you're getting additional insights there. You can see the actual keywords that are ranking off this product. I clicked there. It looked like it was 261 keywords driving traffic to this product listing. If I scroll down, you can see that they're all listed right here. Or you can scroll down even further and get additional insights into the phrases containing those keywords, okay? It looks similar to where we were just a second ago, but this is the reverse keyword search section of Seller Sprite. So I want to make you aware this is here. If you're a PPC advertising junkie, you're going to want to spend a lot of time in here. Going back, this is the one that I think is more worth showing you here. Related products. That's the third button when you hover over a product that you're interested in researching further. It's going to pull the ASIN here into the related products tool on Seller Sprite. And then given that ASIN that it pulls automatically just from clicking, I didn't have to copy paste it or anything like that. You're getting a ton of related print on demand blankets in the Mother's Day niche. So if this is something that you're into, right, you want to use Printify to fulfill them, well, you've got ideas for days, ideas for weeks. You also get additional information from these products. By the way, all of them have sold. If they haven't sold, I don't think Seller Sprite even bothers showing you to them. But you get the ASIN, so then you get a sales projection, right? Like I can see the ASIN right here on this row across all 5 of those products in the first row. But then you can see the sales projection right underneath where it says units sold. Okay, so it's giving you about as much information as you'd probably need as a potential seller, right? Right now we're just collecting data, but I want to sell products that are moving, right? We all have different goals. If your goal is to make $1 million this Mother's Day, well, you're going to want to be in the most aggressive, highest demand products. If you're like me and you're cool just adding, $5 to $10 per sale and hoping to make an extra few $100 a day with upside in thousands, right? But you're not going to lose sleep if you don't get there. Well, then these products look perfect. Like this blanket right here has done $3,600 in sales. The first one has done $900 in sales. Second one, $560 in sales. This one over here, relatively new. It's only done $100 in sales, okay? So that was about a 10-minute demo of the power of Seller Sprite. It obviously goes much deeper than that, but Seller Sprite has something for everybody, guys. Whether you're selling Amazon merch, Amazon FBA, Amazon KDP, whether you're selling just FBM, fulfilled by merchant print on demand, which I'm guessing most of the people watching this video are, it's got something for everybody. You saw how we're never gonna run out of ideas in terms of Mother's Day products, search terms to optimize them around, design ideas, etc. So I just wanted to show you the power of that tool. Like I said, I've been selling for over 8 years, and this is currently my favorite research tool, the one that I'm using most consistently. So I'm gonna link to it in the description if you wanna check it out. But guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another new video.